There are no government standards or industry standards for what is considered safe in any part of the gas drilling process. So when they say it's safe, it's bullshit. They have no bar to say that, all right, this particular amount of contamination is acceptable, this is not. How much contamination is acceptable? There's no standard for that. So when they say this, they're lying. I got this in the mail, or I think I got it with a newspaper one day. Cabot and water use committed to 100% recycling. Well, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Because we learned earlier that they use 5 million gallons of water for a well, every well. That's billions and billions of gallons of water. So this is great. We're not losing any water. But if you think about it, I said that 20 to 80% of the water that they use in fracking stays in the ground and never comes back up. So what are they talking about? The 20% of the water that comes back up, they either put in a disposal well or they reuse some of it and clean it to the best of their ability and use it in another gas well. So totally, none of this water ever gets put back into the ecosystem. It takes like 3 million gallons to water a golf course lawn. And they say, well, a golf course uses 3 million gallons. Well, that water evaporates and goes back up into the atmosphere. And it comes back down as rain and we get more water. This stays in the ground and they can't clean it enough to put it back in to the aquifers. So it's all gone. So this is lying, deceptive advertising. The gas industry hired the same ad agency that they used back in the 50s to make people think that cigarette smoking was okay despite the science was starting to come out at the time. This was just in the paper this week, secretly recorded industry advertising lobbyists. You get in people's mind a tie. You don't know if it's bad, you don't know if it's good. So you get the status quo, which means it continues on. We get the pipelines, we get the gas wells. Because we don't know. Somebody says it's good, somebody says it's bad. Who do we believe? There's nothing you can do. I hear this all the time. People say they have so much money, there's nothing we can do about it. There is something you can do about it.
Luzerne County School Board is united with parents opposed to a plan to build a natural gas compressor station near a school.
Having a gas compressor station in such close proximity to our campus